All right, welcome to Cash or Cap. Okay, let's go.
Mhm.
Passion alone will sustain your business forever.
You even had to add forever. Definitely not. Passion alone can't sustain your business forever. You need to have strategy. You need to have direction. You need to have a system. You need to have all of those elements we've been talking about the whole season. Yeah, so that's basically cap.
If your product is excellent, customers will always find you.
Well, it's a 50-50 because I could want a particular service or product of a particular brand. I'm the type that would go out of my way to get exactly what I want. Like I could drive a distance just to, get a product that I couldn't find malls around me or supermarkets around me or something. But then there are others that just want the solution and they want it now. So it's a 50-50, which is why it's now necessary to have strategy, structure, marketing plan, sales, and all of those extras we've always talked about. So it's a 50-50.
You can launch first and then figure out systems later.
Absolutely not. You don't have a baby first and decide on how you're going to get diapers, how you're going to, dress the baby up, how you're going to feed the baby, and all those other stuff it takes to raise a child. So it's important to have structure in place. So yes, for your entrepreneurs, I'm not saying it's compulsory to have it all figured out, so you can, figure it out every day as you go, but there has to be a primary structure. And as you continue, as you learn more, as you have acquire more experience, you now know how to improve on your system, the structure and whatnot. So that is so
Selling feels easy unless you're naturally outgoing.
Well, I'd say that's kind of cap. I want to say 50-50, but I'd say it's kind of cap because over the years, of almost 2 decades I've been in the industry, I am outgoing. It's never sleazy for me to sell because, naturally outgoing. But I've been opportunity to see people that are opposite in temperament to me, and they're fantastic salespeople. You know what I mean? So you don't necessarily have to be outgoing. We have introverted people that are good salespeople. They just know how to switch into that role and then switch back to their normal self, But then it's a plus to be outgoing. It makes it easier. It makes it, natural and all of that. But trust me, you can be an excellent salesperson, be an introverted person, an extroverted person. So that is cap.
Your network is your network.
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't think about that twice. I'm one that prides myself in the fact that I am so wealthy with not just my network, but the right network, which I'm still building, by the way. I believe we all still are building because no one literally has all of the right networks in the world, but like all you want or all you need. But then I can say that so far I've made it a point of duty to make sure that I grow every day, of course, still growing, like I said, but I make sure I have work on having the right connections as much as possible with the right people. So I could say I'm very wealthy in my network, which is very important, that leads to the kind of net worth I'm working towards, the level of net worth I'm working towards being at. So yes, definitely. That is so.
Systems will replace creative.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I shouldn't even think about that twice. Systems can't replace creative thinking. You need them. They work hand in hand. You can't have a system and not have a creative thought pattern. And doing with the creative thought pattern without having a system, it's not balanced. They work hand in hand, So yeah, it's important to have both. So that is
All right, thank you very much. Signing out for this season. Ba, ba, ba.
peace out.
Peace out.
Welcome to Wealth Ways with Scholar. I am super duper excited to be here for our season finale. Today, as we wrap up season 1, we are not just recapping, we're connecting the dots, right? Answering your questions, some of your questions as much as we can answer, and making sure everything you've learned can be applied in your journey as a young and growing entrepreneur. Firstly, I would like to thank our audience listening, learning, and following us for these past few episodes. You all have been amazing. Thank you so much. We definitely see your comments, your feedback, and questions, and we'll try to address some of them on this season finale, as many as I can. So let's start at the very beginning about turning passion into a sustainable business. Chidera, you would like us to touch a little bit on that. I'd like to start by saying to you, Chidera, that turning your passion into a sustainable business starts with you validating that what you love is something others genuinely need and are willing to pay for. From there, define a clear value proposition, study your target audience, and shape your passion into a solution that solves a real problem. So build a simple, testable version of your idea, right? Gather feedbacks and refine quickly. Then create a system. Like I've mentioned a few episodes ago, I know we were just retouching base. Like for instance, your pricing, your branding, your marketing and operations, and all of those. If you need further breakdown via the link on the screen right now, you can get a PDF document with further details, and just go watch the previous episodes we've had. But of course, when you've been able to work on your pricing, your branding, your marketing, and operations and all of that, then allow the business to function consistently, even beyond your personal effort. Finally, stay adaptable. Continuous learning and evolving so your passion remains relevant, profitable, and sustainable over time, right? Remember, passion is your spark, but sustainability comes when you combine that spark with focus and clarity. Now, Daniel, you asked about mistakes we make before success and how to avoid them. Yeah, that was one of our previous episodes. I mentioned that. And here's the truth, Daniel. Mistakes are part of the process, but they are less costly when you pause, reflect, and learn intentionally. Ask yourself, what assumptions am I making, right? What am I repeating without testing? Track patterns, seek feedbacks, and test ideas small before scaling. That's how you avoid big pitfalls. So one step at a time, and you find yourself, avoiding more mistakes as you grow. Now, Daniel, I noticed you've asked several questions, and I'll be happy to try to touch base with a few of them. You wanted to know about leaving long-lasting positive effects. Think of your impact as a ripple. Yeah. Focus on solving problems that affect people daily, not just the obvious flashy problems you can see on the surface. One challenge is that everyday problems, they often feel normal. Yeah, so they are overlooked. My tip: observe behaviors, not just complaints. Watch what frustrates or slows people down in their routines, their daily routines. Um, that's your window to create meaningful solutions. Then we move to the big idea, from vision to a visible business. Visions guide strategy, but execution builds credibility. And that leads us to branding and positioning. Clarity over noise, right? So your story, your value, and the way you consistently show up are what people remember, right? So one step after the other, and you will definitely continue to grow and make progress. And I wish you all the best. Also, we had a few others that asked us about handling a single person's business, and I believe that was Eva, if I'm not wrong. She asked about handling a single person business, especially when maybe one is not feeling too well, one has to travel, or temporarily one is unavailable. Here's the key: even in a one person's business, simple systems go a long way. I would appreciate it if you go watch a particular episode again where we talked about systems building businesses, right? So even if you're one, I gave an example of when I started out. So I hope you learn a thing or two or more, right? So you don't need a giant manual. You just create step-by-step processes for critical tasks like customer onboarding, payment, or content delivery, right? Document. So it's important to stay relevant and in the face of your target audience or your customers. So that content delivery is important. If you need help to collaborate, or pay a young person that can handle it if you don't have a flair for it, and if you do, I think you should invest your time and your skills into that, right? Document what you do for repetitive tasks. That way, if you step away, you can either delegate temporarily or handle the business with minimal stress, right? Systems don't have to be complex. They are about ensuring continuity, even if it's just you. So, another question we had was something really interesting. We mentioned how it feels like everyone already is creating the same thing. What is new out there? And you're wondering, in their words, like, what kind of problem should I even try to solve? And will I have the solution to it? Now, that's such a powerful question. And honestly, I get it, right? The truth is, originality isn't always about inventing something completely new. I'm a believer of the fact that nothing is actually new under the sun, right? So there's no style of fashion, ideas that have never been thought about before. Maybe they've not come into execution and stuff, but nothing is completely new. It's about seeing what already exists from a fresh perspective. But sometimes you have someone curate a new meal, and somebody else comes and garnishes and does one thing and gives it another name. It's not so far-fetched, but we always reinvent. So it may not be something that never existed, but always you can also improve on service or product, right? Instead of trying to outcreate anyone, right? Focus on outserving them. Ask yourself, what frustrates people about what's already out there, right? What could be simpler, faster, easier, or more human? That's where the opportunity is, really. And you don't need to have all the answers on day one. Clarity often comes from curiosity. Start small, listen deeply, listen to your customers. Try to even listen to what they're not saying. Read body language, right? Read comments online, read reactions, read feedbacks, and let your desire to make things better guide you, okay? So that's how you find your problems. And that's also how you build your purpose. Now, at Shola Abisoye and at Eve Grace, yeah, I think I mentioned Eve earlier, you specifically asked about the feel, felt, found method. Let's unpack that. The method is a three-step approach, to handling conversations, objections, and trust building, right? Now, there will be an extensive PDF, but let me just try to shed a little bit of light so we can move to the next question if possible. And so, the feel has to do with emotional intelligence. Acknowledge what the other person feels. I hear you. I understand how that might feel frustrating or uncertain. Yes, you're feeling a certain way. I want you to know that I feel how you feel. When you're trying to make sales, right? For instance, somebody is telling you you're into either selling fabrics or making clothes, or you're like, oh, there's a lot of tailors out there, but nobody suits my body shape, or for instance, I love my chin chin this way with a little bit of spice, but people don't really do that. They're managing the things, the economy and all of that. Even if you feel like it'll cost more to sell at that level, whatever product or service you're rendering or you're putting out there, you need to let them know first that, oh, I actually feel what you feel. You can share an example of how you feel about a certain situation of a product or service and how you made good of the situation and made it better. The felt part has to do with empathy. Like, you need to be empathetic with your target, like the people you're trying to make sales to. Share that others have felt the same way. If you have before, you don't have to make it up. You can find real-time situations. It creates empathy and shows that they are not alone. There's what I call emotional sales, and it's the best kind of sales, trust me. But doesn't mean telling a lie, literally. I know a lot of salespeople get about with cooking up lies. You're not doing yourself justice. You're doing yourself an injustice, because you don't want people finding out that you say A and it's usually B or Z. You want to be able to be taken for your word, that if you say, oh, this is how this stylist functions, and when they take it home, they buy it, it actually functions that way. So that's why I say it's important to look for instance, when it comes to the found, testimonials. Explain what you and others discovered that made things work. It's the bridge from concern to clarity, from hesitation to action. You can watch the full episode 8 to learn more about this method. So, for entrepreneurs that work in sales, clients, conversations, team management, or even networking, anytime someone hesitates, is unsure, or needs reassurance, Feel, Felt, Found helps you communicate, understanding, build trust, and guide them towards a positive outcome. And yes, this also ties directly into building a business that can operate without your constant presence. So, systems, clear processes, and trust-based conversations are the pillars. If your business can handle routine tasks and customer interactions smoothly, even when you're not actively managing them, you've essentially created a self-sustaining engine. The presence becomes strategy, not transactional. Yes. Now, let's look this back to everyday problems and lasting impacts. When you combine the ability to spot overlooked problems with trust-building systems and empathetic conversations, like the Feel, Felt, Found I just mentioned, you create a business that not only functions without you, but leaves a positive, long-lasting impression on everyone you serve. So, to recap in one line, passion sparks the journey. Vision and branding guides the journey. Customer-centric service builds trust. Systems and processes sustain and scale. Empathy in action through tools like the Feel, Felt, and Found leaves impact that lasts. Everything ties together, literally. The lessons, the mistakes, the wins, and the small steps. And when you apply this constantly, your business grows with or without your presence, right? And your ripple effect spreads far beyond what you can see immediately. Schola's confession. Okay, so there's a particular experience of mine I would like to share with our young entrepreneur viewers or growing entrepreneurs. Okay, so way back, in my 20s, I used to want to do every job. I mean, even as part of my 30s, I used to want to do like every job that comes to me. Now, I'm still not one to turn down jobs as long as it's the right job. But over time, I got to realize that I often experience burnouts, right? And sometimes I don't go through the due process because I'm like, oh, I just need to close this. I just need to make this money. There are times for that. Even up to date, there are times we really look at this income and I'm like, I really need this. I need this for the system to continue. I need this to sustain expenses and all of that. I've come to realize, first and foremost, not every job is for me. Not every client is meant to be mine. If you'd like me to expand on this in one of the episodes in, season 2, I think I would. I think we should. What do you think, Alex? I think we should, right? Because there are times where I don't advise a young entrepreneur to turn down jobs particularly because you learn along the way. You make mistakes, you learn. You need to learn your own, find your way. But I'm one to look at those before me, my predecessors, my mentors. I look at what exactly and how exactly have they gone about this matter. What were the mistakes they made to limit my own mistakes or not make mistakes at all as much as I can help it. But I've come to realize that I don't have to do every job. It's not every job I need to take. For young entrepreneurs, it's okay, but still try to have a structure. I've learned over time having a structure and knowing how to follow a process, how to know what to release before we sign a contract, before we do emails and agreements. I've learned over time to know. So by so doing, it helps me know those that are time wasters, those that are here to stay, or those that really are not sure how to go but need guidance and are genuinely interested in doing business with you, as long as you know what you're doing or you have what it takes to offer the business or the service and satisfy the clients in question. So in conclusion, what I'm trying to say is systems and structure help you know what kind of projects, or jobs to invest your time, expertise, and resources into. I don't expect you to get this all figured out at once, but I've read a few comments and I know some feel the frustration of what do I do? How do I love to do A. How do I convert it to making money? I hope I've been able to shed, more light on some of these areas. I've been there. Even now, there's still some things I'm figuring out. I talk to my mentor on, I talk to my godmother in industry on, I talk to my seniors, still learning, and it's a cause, but you get better every day. I would, if you still need me to shed more light on some areas you're experiencing some form of difficulty or it's a bit tough for you to try to pull through, we're available. You can inbox us. We'll be glad to attend to you as much as we can on a personal level, if we can. All right. So, like I said, you keep getting better. You keep learning. It's a learning curve. You make these mistakes, but don't let them bring you down. Don't feel down because you've made mistakes. Trust me, we've all been there. You need to pull yourself up again, but remember to take a pause, analyze it, take the learnings from it, and try as much as possible not to repeat the same mistakes over and over again. So I hope this has been very helpful.
All right, you're welcome to Upbeat, where the questions are hot and the stakes are high. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, first pick, blue.
Is that it? Yes! Okay, was it 5 seconds yet?
No.
So I tried, yeah? Okay. You can only focus on one system this week. Which is it? If I had only one system to focus on, it would be sitting on my table at the right time all through the week, Monday to Friday. Okay, but that was fact. That was actually very true. Okay.
All right. Pick 2. White. Go.
No.
Time up. So you have to answer the question you picked. Orange.
Oh, okay. That was orange. Okay.
Your time starts now.
Okay. You lose your top client's regular project. God forbid, in Jesus' name. Scheduled for a month. What is your first move? I don't even want to think of it, but for the sake of this conversation, I will go back to the client. I make sure I get the project back in Jesus' name. I will get the project. I don't know.
Very well.
What kind of question is that? I reject it in Jesus' name. Oh my God. Okay, I'm supposed to shake this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Pick 3. Red.
Yes. Okay, so I won this round. I get full mark this round, right?
Okay.
A close friend wants to partner. They bring energy, but little structure. Yes or no? To all my close friends, no hard feelings. I can bring the structure if they have the energy. So we can actually, because I've got the structure and I've got the energy. So we can work on it together if you are an important close friend that has sense.
All right.
All my friends have sense.
All right.
Should I go one more?
Last pick.
Okay. So you don't think I know where the colors are, right? Shake, 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 shake. Ring the rose.
All right. Last pick.
No. Yes.
Yes, I got this round. Final round.
All right. Time starts now.
Okay. Quick hire, skill or attitude? Oh, please. I love skill, but attitude first, because skill without attitude, But attitude without skill can be, at least have small skill, then I can build on the skill. But attitude is important, but skill is also important. What do I choose? Half and half, like ice cream, half and half. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, this was fun. Clap for me. Thank you. This was so much fun. Okay. So this has been an exciting wrap-up episode for me. I hope it's been for you, and to all our followers and audience that ask questions. Thank you so much. Keep them coming. Some we get in the inbox. It's not everything we could respond to on this episode today, but I've had fun. It feels like I've had you in the studio with me, and which brings us to letting you know that season 2 is going to be hot, spicy, and more interesting. I really can't wait to unpack the beautiful episodes we have for you for season 2. And this is me saying thank you so much for me through this journey of Wealth Waves with Schola. Even if it's an entrepreneur at a time or blessing or impacting their lives or their businesses, we're happy to do what it is that we do. Until the next season, keep watching, rewatching, sharing, liking, commenting, sending us your messages across platforms from LinkedIn to Facebook to Instagram or YouTube channel. You can inbox us. You can even email us. You can go to the website and get the past and upcoming PDFs on extended details on all of the episodes we've had so far or the previous ones. And until the next season, toodles! Mwah.